Miss Robin, Rihanna, Fenty, we need to talk. Hey guys, it's Serena, and for today's video I will be reviewing the new Fenty Beauty concealer and also the setting powder, you guys. I tried them out in this video, showed you guys how I applied them, the techniques I used, and I also used them with other Fenty products as well, just so I can get a full face review of how it works with the other products in the brand. But yeah, you guys, I just picked these up today. They literally launched today. You guys are seeing this the next day, but it launched yesterday. It launched on the 11th. I just made this review about the concealer and the powder. I didn't really show you anything else in my makeup routine because it's not really about that. It's mostly about the two new products that launched. I didn't try out the foundation at all because I already have two shades that I like to use. So maybe one day I'll go ahead and try some other shades, but for now I'll just stick with the ones that I use already. But yeah, y'all, enough rambling on. Before you guys finish watching this video, be sure to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already and click that bell notification button so you'll be notified every time I post a new video. Also follow me on all my social media sites. Y'all know the drill. It will all be linked down below in the down bar as well as the end card of this video. Also follow your girl's Instagram. I've been working really hard on posting consistently and really good content for y'all, so follow this sheet. And yeah, without further ado, let's just see if Robin, Rihanna, Fenty's new products are Serena approved. Oh, alright guys, so starting off with the primer, I'm going to be using all Fenty products today just because I want to kind of see how it works with their products, I guess. Yeah, so I want to I just want to see how it works with other Fenty products. I already have my brows done as per usual, but for primer I'm going to be using the Fenty one. This one is literally so old and it's like completely empty. I'm literally scraping the sides of it, but I'm just going to apply this onto my face. I don't have anything on it but some moisturizer. So yeah, I'm just going to apply this first. Alright you guys, so now for foundation, I'm just going to take the Fenty foundation. I'm taking the shades 370 and 390. I don't exactly have my perfect shade in the Fenty foundation. It's kind of weird even though they have a whole bunch of shades, but I went to my Sephora today and they were just now setting up. I went like at 10 o'clock in the morning. They were setting up all the like concealers, powders, testers and stuff. So I don't think they put out the foundation, like the new shades yet. I don't even know if they got them, but I didn't see them there. So yeah, I'm just going to be taking the shades 390 and 370 and kind of mixing them together to make my like perfect shade and applying them on my face. And this foundation dries kind of fast, so I kind of just put it on the back of my hand just to mix it, and then I take my Morphe M224 brush and just apply it to my face. And then blend it in with my Sigma F80 Kabuki brush. Alright y'all, now for the exciting part, I'm going to be taking the Fenty concealer, and also I picked up the setting powder as well. So I got my concealer in the shade 360. Now I told you guys I got my foundation shades. I mixed the two, 390 I believe and 370. Let me just double check. Yeah, so I mixed together 390 and 370. I tried out 360, 70, and 80 concealer in the store. I swatched them, but the one that looked the best on me was 360. I kind of wanted to go a little bit lighter than my most light foundation shade since I do mix the two, so it'll give me a really good contrast. So this is how it looks in the bottle. It is how many? 8 milliliters. 0.27 fluid ounces, and yeah, so I'm just gonna swatch it on the back of my hand for you guys. So this is the shade 360 in the concealer. I think it's a really good match for me, and it will highlight my face and complement my foundation shade very well. So here's the concealer in 360, here's the foundation in 370, and the foundation in 390. So I mixed these two to get my perfect shade for foundation, and then here's the 360 concealer. So I think it's gonna turn out pretty good. Now for the powder, I just want to get it ready. I got the shade Honey, if I can open it. And I think the packaging is so cute. With this one, you get 28 grams or 0.98 ounces, and it's super cute. It has a little name on the back. So it looks like that, and then this is the front of it. Super cute packaging, nice and reflective. And yeah, so you get a whole bunch of product. It comes with a little FB stamp right on the front of it, and yeah, so you get quite a bit of product in here. So we'll see how this works out. And just for reference, I'll be using my beauty blender to apply the concealer and the powder. Okay y'all, let's get this shit cracking. So I'm just gonna take the concealer. Pretty full coverage so far just by the first application. And it's pretty creamy and thick, just like me. So I'm liking the color of it. It looks similar to every other concealer shade that I use. So I'm pretty happy with the color so far, but let me just blend it out and we'll see the real tea. Alright y'all, so far before I set this concealer, it blended out very nicely. There's no like creases. It's covering all my creases and it looks pretty good. It is layerable, I feel like, if I wanted to have some more coverage. So yeah, but I don't think I need any more for right now. I'm just gonna go ahead and set it with the powder. Again, mine is in the shade Honey. I'm a little scared it's gonna be a little dark. But we'll try to make it work. And I heard a little goes a long way with this stuff, so I'm just gonna tap off my beauty blender so there's not too much product on there. Oh, hey now, this is what dream. Okay, I see what you're doing, Fenty. Alright you guys, so the concealer is looking really good. I naturally have creases underneath my eyes, so I'm not going to be too nitpicky about that since I just have those naturally. But yeah, so the powder, the concealer is looking super good. Once I set it with powder, the powder kind of clinged to some of my like texture under my eyes, like I don't know what to call it, but like texture. I'll kind of zoom in. It doesn't look bad. I'm not trying to like bash it or anything yet, but just a little bit of my dry patches it's clinging to. If you guys can see, not dry patches, but like just texture and stuff. It looks really good. Like my skin, I'm not gonna lie, looks really smooth and flawless, but just a little bit of the texture is showing out more than it usually does. So yeah, that's my one complaint, but the concealer so far is looking good, as well as the powder, minus like it clinging to some of my more textured areas. So yeah y'all, pretty much I will give you guys my like final thoughts and info once I finish my entire face. I'm just gonna finish up my whole makeup routine, and I will leave all the products down below in the down bar for what I use. It's mostly gonna be Fenty items, just to see how it works with the actual Fenty products. But yeah you guys, I will get back to you once I finish my whole face. Don't you guys hate when you get like makeup on your piercings, like then you have to clean it? You know, first world problems, but I mean, hey. Miss Fenty. For my final thoughts on these products, I'm going to first start with the concealer. I think it gives you a pretty good amount in the packaging, or in the, ooh, someone's snapping me. Sophia, girl, get off my phone. Just kidding, love you the most. As for the concealer, it comes with a pretty decent amount, as I stated before. Pretty standard for most concealer tubes. And also, I love the applicator, how it's like a doe foot, and it's super duper like, not large, like the Shape Tape large, but it's large, kind of like the ColourPop concealer if you want to compare it to a wand. So yeah, it's kind of like the ColourPop concealer, but I love the wand. It's super creamy consistency as well, and the color looks pretty good on me. I chose the color 360 once again for anyone who cares. But yeah, so I really love how the concealer looks. I have creases naturally underneath my eyes, so I'm not really worried about it creasing. But it didn't really crease at all for me, just besides the natural creases under my eyes. But yeah, so it's really full coverage and I'm digging it. So yeah. Also, this concealer retails for $26. I got mine at Sephora. You can get it on the Fenty website or Sephora and JCPenney, Sephora, wherever else they sell Fenty. But yeah, $26 is not bad, especially for Rihanna's products. Fenty Beauty is obviously a prestige brand, so it's pretty good compared to like $30 NARS concealers, or like $28, I think Shape Tape, or $27. So pretty good range if you really want to splurge on a really nice concealer. This one is super good. I'm not gonna say like it's the best concealer I've ever tried, because it's not. It's pretty standard in my opinion, and not that different from any other good concealer I've tried. So you don't have to necessarily splurge your money on it, but if you do want to try it out, it is a very good product to invest in. But you know, it's not anything that's extraordinary in my opinion, so, but it's still good. Go Fenty, go Fenty. And as for the powder, you guys, I kind of feel the same way about it. I swatched it in the store on my hand and kind of like put it on there and swatched it on my back of my hand, and it was kind of looking a little bit different than I expected, a little bit lighter. So I just dabbed some underneath my eyes, and I tried to pick the best color, and the shade I chose was Honey once again. I love how they give you a lot in the packaging. It's a pretty large amount, and also the packaging is super duper cute. But onto the actual product, I think that the powder is really really nice. It wasn't as good as my MAC and Patrick Star powder. I'm sorry, Rihanna. The award goes to Patrick. But on the other hand, I really do like the fact that it comes with a lot, as I stated before, and it also is smoothing, so it smoothed out my under eyes. But I did show you guys a clip of where it kind of at the bottom part, it kind of emphasized a little bit of texture. It's not there that much right now. I don't know if you guys can see. But yeah, so it emphasized a little bit of texture. It kind of went away now that I finished my whole entire face. Maybe it was something that I wasn't really noticing before, or that I noticed before and that is gone now. But I mean, for the most part, this powder is really good. This powder retails for $32. You guys can get it the same places that they sell Fenty, Sephora, JCPenney, online at Fenty Beauty, wherever you guys can find this gem. Yeah, for the whole collection, I would really say that it's probably like an 8 out of 10. I wouldn't say it's anything extraordinary. I'm not trying to bash or hate on Fenty because I literally have every single Fenty product you can think of. Like, I have it all, sis. I have them all. But on the other hand, it's not really extraordinary to me. I've been watching reviews lately and everyone was just like, yeah, it's super good. Oh my gosh, I love it. But like, it's not anything extraordinary to me. That I would just be like, oh my gosh, you have to get this, you know? If you guys are a collector's fan of Rihanna or like a collector's item kind of person and you really want to add this to your collection, I would definitely do so. I'm obviously going to keep these because I'm a collector. I love makeup and I also love to use it, you know, when new products come out. So I would definitely be keeping these babies and using them in future tutorials. But again, for the final review, it's not something that you need to go out and buy. It's not a necessity, but it is a very good product. So yeah, and also I think it would be pretty good for dry skin. I know the Fenty foundation is super duper matte, so it's good for oily skin, but this concealer is pretty hydrating, and also the powder, it's not drying at all. If you guys do have dry skin, don't be afraid to dabble in this and try it out. But yeah, that is basically, or those are basically my final thoughts for these products. All right, y'all, so that's the end of this whole entire review for the new Fenty Beauty concealer and powder. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Before you guys leave this video, be sure to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and click those bell notification buttons to be notified every time I post a video. Also follow me on all my social media sites, y'all. They will all be linked down below in the down bar, as well as the end card of this video. And don't forget your girl's Instagram. Like, you gotta follow her. You got to. I love you all so much, and I will see you guys in my next video. All right, bye guys. And Shawty play her roles and rap it a cappella. I fuck with you, little baby. Ew, ghetto. Alright, let me stop playing and get on with this video. Knowing damn well I don't got storage to be playing. Ooh, beans. That right. Oh. You ain't like the mother hoe, cause you the fucking best, just in case you didn't know. Break it down for me. Ayy. Yo, this is my shit. I don't care. I don't care.